these are the top Easter eggs for the Xbox 360 that you may or might not know that they can do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So if it's in screensaver mode and you got your Kinect on, okay, all you do is walk in front of the camera like this, and it automatically detects you from the camera and it kicks off screensaver mode, which is pretty cool. It can detect when you walk in front of the TV as long as the camera sees you, and then it will light up for you. So anyway, yeah, that's number one feature of what the Xbox 360 can do. A little small Easter egg there. Say you go out for a little bit, you leave your Xbox 360 on, it's on screensaver mode, you come right back in, you walk in front of that camera, and it's just like the Xbox 360 knows when you're back and it's ready to play. So here is another one that the Kinect can do. So if you're looking at your screen and you say Xbox, and it pops up like what you can say, like I'll say my games. Okay, so obviously that's pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna say go home. Okay, so here's a thing that you might not know. And instead of it doing it like this, say it all at once. Xbox, my games. And it does it automatically, like right there. So Xbox, go home. So that's something that you guys might know, might not have known, that you can say it all at once. Like say Xbox, play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And it just automatically, instead of saying Xbox, play Call of Duty, I said Xbox, play Call of Duty Black Ops 2, all in one sentence. So that is a quicker, easy way to get to point A to point B on your Xbox Kinect, which that's number two. Number three of what small Easter egg of what the Xbox 360 can do is, okay, say if you're downloading a game, right? So I have a game downloading in the background. And you got to make sure you have the settings on for this too. Make sure you have allow download enabled in the background. But anyway, say I have a game downloading in the background and I power off the system, which is now off. So everything is off, right? And remember that game that was downloading in the background, well, even though I turn off the Xbox 360, it will do this blinking indicator light, which pretty much means that the game is still downloading, that the Xbox 360 is in standby mode, downloading that game in the background still. So as you see there, it's blinking, which is a pretty cool feature. It will continue to keep blinking until that download is done. Once that download is done, then it'll stop blinking, and that's how you know it's done. But pretty cool feature for back in the day like that. Okay, so number 4 of what the Xbox 360 can do. You see how these indicators light up when you power up the console? You see how they indicate, right? Okay, well, some of you guys may not know this, but see how it's just a green dot. Now, if I turn on a controller, now it indicates that there is one player, aka there is one controller connected to this controller, or connected to this system. Therefore, as you see there, it is indicating there's one player connected to this system. So here is another cool feature, is pretty much what I'm getting at, it has a choice of 4 players that you can do. So now I'm going to get a second controller and power it on. Now it is indicating that this is a player 2 controller. So it's a really easy thing to know, and it tells you on the 360 like, hey, there is 2 controllers connected to this system, because now both of the lights are on. So it's a pretty cool feature. You can have four players, and all of these lights will pretty much light up. And it's just an easy way of knowing like, hey, this is player 1 controller, this is player 2 controller. Pretty cool Easter egg, I think. Number 5 of what the Xbox 360 can do. A little small Easter egg. As I said, Xbox, it did that. Xbox Go Home. But anyway, you guys might have not known this, but when your controller is on and it starts doing this circle thing, like, which, give it a minute, it should do it. Okay, see, there it goes. It starts doing that circle thing, like rotating. Pretty much that is indicating that your batteries are low. The batteries are low in this, so that is the controller's way of telling you like, hey, my batteries are dying, you're gonna have to change me soon. Which is a pretty cool feature, I think. That is a good way, and just to prove to you that like that's what it is, if I go hit it, look, it says right there that the battery's low. You can check it that way too, but say if you're in the middle of a game, that will automatically start rotating, telling you that the batteries are low. I think that's a really cool feature, honestly. Indication, notifications, what your controller does. If you get a achievement, it will blink like that. Or if you just get regular notifications, it will blink on the controller, notifying you through the controller. That's number 6, which is, I think, is a pretty cool feature, because the controller can notify you as well. If you get like messages, it will blink. If you get achievements, it will blink. Anything with notifications that happens on the Xbox 360, it pretty much blinks, and it's pretty cool. That's a really cool feature. Like, there's a lot of stuff that the controller does for it being, you know, since the 360, just thinking at it now, coming out in 2005, the Xbox 360 really was ahead of its time, for sure. Number 7, this is like the last thing that I know you can do on an Xbox 360, is, there's this little Easter egg, right? So I will guide you through this. If you go to your avatar, right? I mean, there's a lot of Easter eggs, but if you go to your avatar, see, you can control him with your right stick. See, I am controlling him, and if you go over, you start doing that, he's starting to get dizzy. You can see that he got very dizzy. Or if you click in your right stick, he'll wave. He'll wave right at you. You can control him, which is pretty cool. Like up and down. Now he's smiling. Or if you shake your head no, now he's like angry. Like, there's little Easter eggs that you gotta look. There's a lot of Easter eggs for the Xbox 360. And honestly, I do have one more up my sleeve for an Easter egg. Talking about number 8. And we're talking again about the avatars. So here's number 8, what the Xbox 360 can do. Now, these avatars are ways of just showing your friends of what, you know, kind of like giving you an idea of what you look like, or just whatever you want to customize them. But anyway, the point is, you go to customize avatar. Okay? And yes, you go to customize avatar, And there is a little feature that I just honestly discovered this too. You go to change my features, right? Okay, now you see these hairstyles. See, like, these are like the hairstyles you can get, and these are like the collars, right? There's not really there's not a whole lot of collars you can pick. So, here is a way of doing it. Actually, this is an Easter egg too. If you rotate him, watch this. He gets dizzy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The hair collars that you've seen, you want to hold down on the right trigger, and you hold that down for the longest time until the hairstyles start spinning. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you guys this. This is like raw footage. I'm not gonna cut any of this out because I want you to be able to see this for yourself. That all these Easter eggs I'm showing you still works in 2021. There it went. See it spin. And now you have all kinds of colors you can pick now. Now there's purple. There's a violet. So that's a pretty cool feature if you want like more hair colors. Just pretty much now there's pink. Look at that. So that's a pretty cool feature. Hidden Easter egg. This Easter egg is number 9. I'm sure a lot of people know this. This involves the Kinect. You see the Kinect over there. Okay, so in that bottom right corner, there I am right there. You see me? If you wave, now it is detecting my body and everything, and I am controlling everything with my hand. Like I will show you, like, see, like I am moving everything with my hand. Pretty cool feature if you do not feel like grabbing the controller. Go to my video apps, you hold it over, hover it over, and it picks it just like that. But I'm sure a lot of you guys already knew that. The avatar that I showed you. But yeah, back to the avatar with the hairstyles. You don't have to actually spin it. I was just doing that because I think it's more fun just to do that. But if you don't want to spin it, all you gotta do is just wait on, make sure you have it on, highlighted on hairstyles, and just wait like a minute and it should spin automatically. You don't have to spin your character. I just think it's more fun like that. Number 10, and this was pretty big deal, especially back in 2005. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure some of you guys already know these. But if you go to your music, make sure you have like a flash drive or something, which I got a flash drive. You can play literally music in the background. Now I'm playing music in the background of the Xbox 360, and you can play games while your music is playing. As long as you got a flash drive hooked into this, it will work. Anyway, guys, those are the top 10 that I can think of Easter eggs that you can do on your Xbox 360. If there's any, and there's so many Easter eggs you can, there's like just so many small details and so much stuff that the Xbox 360 can do. But those are the top 10 I can think of. If there's any I missed, leave a comment down below and let me know the other ones that I might have missed, or anything that is interesting. Just leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm out this thing. Until next time, the Xbox 360 was truly the best console of all time.